What other tier two properties would you recommend, and how do you recommend to run tier ones through high DA shorteners to generate more links? Thank you in advance. Well, again, MGYB had a link shortener. I'm assuming it's still under MGYB/S, which was the shortener. I don't know. They might have moved it under the Heavy Hitter Club, but I can't imagine why, because it was really powered up. But I've been using my own. So I've got my agency is Tree Care HQ. So I bought tchq.link, which is I use that just as a link shortener, and I put Pretty Links on it. So Pretty Links Pro, it's a great plugin. And I use that for creating my own. But again, that's just because I have a specific brand and I only deal with tree service contractors. So it made sense to create my own. So you can either use another link shortener, or you can create your own that you can power up over time. It takes time, but you can power up your own that way as well. So I would recommend that you do that. What other tier two properties would you recommend? Well, again, I mentioned, as far as tier, I don't spend time building tier two properties. Like, I'm either going to buy spam links, right? So they're going to just create posts on other that are become on other properties that become tier two links to my tier one assets. I don't spend any time building tier two assets. I spend my time on the money site, the GMB website, and the CID map. And then I spend time on these right here. That's it. That's all that needs to be done. Now, if you still need additional links or to try to get your anchor text ratios right, which is, again, I teach this in the mastermind, then you can keep adding additional web twos out here. Why I like using web twos is because I have control over those assets, right? So I can create really well-tuned content on any one of those assets, and then I can really power up those web two on branded assets too. And then I can power those up with tier two links. But I don't build tier two assets, if that makes sense. I'm either going to buy PBN links and power up my tier one assets with PBN links that are higher powered links, or I'm going to have spam links built to my tier one assets. And I'm not going to build those properties either, those tier two properties. That's going to be done through whatever link building service I'm using, typically Dedia, right? So hopefully that makes sense. And yeah, and like I said, guys, if you end up going, if you try this out, okay, local social mesh. Also, Marketer Center has another service called, if you're not doing something local and you needed just backlinks, they have what they call social foundations, which is a really good service as well, because it's like just social properties that they build with interlink. That some of them, they have different packages, but some of them are interlinkables, which means you can link to other assets and you start making those associations between entity assets, which is really important. And then you can power those up, right? And so again, I recommend just going through a service like this to order those so that you get them all built for you in an efficient way. It's economical as well. And then you have a bunch that you can go through and determine which ones you like. Run them through a do follow, no follow tester, right? To figure out which ones give do follow links. And then those become your best targets for tier two links, right? Or tier three links. Because now you have all of, you know which ones are do follow. Also pick ones that, out of those that get built for you that have stuff that it's easy to edit, right? Because then you can always go in and add additional content if needed, right? So that's my suggestion.